Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on? Thrumka. This is an Orc Warrior. The other day I was on the Iron Man, and I was talking to Stubby, and he let me know about this add-on. I'd never heard of it before. It's called Ultra Hardcore. You guys know I love a hardcore challenge above and beyond what Blizzard considers a hardcore challenge, which is really, if you think about it, it's just permadeath, kind of a joke. So I looked into this a little bit. I do have the add-on, and we're going to attempt an ultra hardcore run here. I've just chosen Orc Warrior because Warrior is badass and Orc is badass. So let's get into it. I'm going to open this up, ultra hardcore. So this pops up when you install the add-on, and right now it's on light. We're going to go recommended here, which... So it says, what happens here if you choose recommended? It hides the player frame. It hides on-screen statistics or shows on-screen statistics. I'm not sure. We're going to figure it out. Tunnel vision. I think this happens when you start getting low on health. You see less and less of the screen. Tunnel vision covers everything. We hide the target frame, so I cannot see the level of a mob or how much health they have. I hide tooltips. There's no nameplates. There is a dazed effect that happens, and I'm not sure what happens. We're going to find out. There's no mini-map. There's no questy. There's no buff frame. There's no breath indicator. We're going to give this a shot. We're going to save. Oh, this is cool. All right. So it kind of keeps track of what's going on up here. Now, it recommends to disable all other add-ons, but there are some add-ons I can't really live without. They're just cosmetic. I'm going to show you what I have. So I have everything turned off with the exception of Baginator. All this does is put your bags together. It doesn't affect hardcore. And I have Bartender. Bartender allows me to shrink these bars down here just so we get a cleaner interface. Otherwise, this bar down here takes up pretty much the whole bottom of the screen, and I didn't want that. The only other thing I have is an add-on called Blizz Move, where I can move this around. That's pretty much it. So let's get started, and we'll see how awesome this add-on is. You can get it from Curse Forge if you're interested in making the game more challenging, which I think is pretty awesome to do.
Speak, friend.
Speak, friend. So Blizz Move just allows me to move stuff like this. And we're not going to be reading quests for right now. We're just going to see how far we can get here. I just realized we do not have this. We have none of this. That might be a bartender issue.
Strength and honor. Strength.
So I know most of these intro quests, where to go, stuff like that. But I do like the idea that we have no map and we have no player frame. I can't see how much health I have right here. So if we start getting low, we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, so I can't see the level of this mob, how much health it has. Kind of cool, I think. Oops. And if you choose experimental, which I think is the hardest option, I don't even think you can see your bar. I think what happens, you have to go to a place where you get rested XP, you set your bars up, and then you have to remember what your keybinds are, which I think is kind of cool, honestly. Now that should be a straight up upgrade for us. Yeah, so I watched a video of the guy who actually created, I guess him and his team or his friends created the add-on. We need to turn auto loot on here, so I don't have to mess with that. I can't remember the channel name, but you can look it up on YouTube, Ultra Hardcore. It's like somebody's dad or something like that, I think. It's like the name of his character, or the name of the YouTube channel. I can actually tell you what it is. Let me give a quick shout out here. It's actually kind of a smallish channel. It is Bonnie's dad is the guy who made the hardcore add-on. Let me just share my screen really quickly. Give credit where credit's due. Right here. 456 subscribers. I have subscribed to the channel. Left him a little comment saying how awesome I thought the add-on was and how cool of an idea it is. So this is my rage bar down here. You do have access to that as a warrior. And I guess if you were a druid or hunter, this would be mana, energy for rogue, what have you. We can put these on. So as you know, I mean, the starting zone, not really any issues in here unless you were to run up here right away and start taking on these imps or whatever. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Let's see what happens if we get dazed here. See if he dazes my character. Actually, I can't be dicking around because I can't see my health. So we'll figure all this out. So, oh, it shows me what my lowest, how low my lowest health, how low you get. That's kind of cool. Oh, we just leveled up there. Nothing exciting. Maybe this bar is supposed to be turned off by default. So when I was watching the video it's several weeks old at this point, but I think he said the highest somebody's gotten is only to like level 20. But there's no other restrictions as far as I know. There's no gear restrictions. You can pick whatever talents you want. So I can't even tell if I've completed the quest. I'm assuming I have. Oh, there's our quest log. Okay, that we can pop that up. Let's go turn in the quest here. Let me check something really quickly. No, I need to open up. Let me just see if this is turned off. If this is supposed to be turned off. It's the micro menu. Yeah, it's actually off. Okay, so that's... I don't think that's supposed to be off by default. Hopefully I'm not messing it up too badly by... Hold on, what am I doing here? I need to make this bigger so I can grab this, and then we need to reduce the scale, I think, to 0.55. By having this on, hopefully that's not messing everything up there. But I think we're supposed to see that, I would imagine, right? I like the idea of no map and no questy. I mean, this is... when I first started playing this game back in December of 2004, like vanilla, original, you know, there was no questy or anything like that. And you just kind of had to figure everything out. You had to read the quests.
Mokra. Fight well, friend.
Which I think is the best way to play the game. People are so used to questy and just kind of having their hand held a bit.
Zug.
But if you've never played the game before, I can't recommend enough trying it.
For the Horde.
Without so many
with honor.
Add-ons and things. Just kind of maybe try to experience the game for what it is. I mean, even me myself, I'm so used to add-ons at this point. I've kind of forgotten what it's like.
Go forth to victory.
Okay, this is our warrior trainer here. We'll get Battle Shout. We'll take that. No, we won't because I don't have any money. Let's go sell a few things so I can get Battle Shout. Yeah, I think there is... I'm part of the... There's the ultra hardcore community, and I think I'm part of that that channel, but I wouldn't imagine there's a ton of people doing this, but there is a...
Ruktar.
You can talk to other people who are doing it.
Strength.
Speak.
So the only other add-on I'm using, which doesn't show up in Curse Forge because you don't get it in Curse Forge, is to hide the chat button. I like a really clean interface. So, like I said, I know it recommends not using anything else, but if I can clean the interface up even more without having, you know, scrolling spam and chat and shit up there, I'm going to do it. So that's why I use that add-on. And if you're wondering how to get this add-on, there's a video on my channel. If you search my channel for, I guess you could just put add-ons. There's probably 2 or 3 videos there.
What do you need?
One of them should cover how to get this hide chat add-on. It just gives you a little red button here. You just click it on and off. Kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. All right, let's get Battle Shout up. We'll put this as... We'll do Shift F right now. All right, we need cactus apples, vile familiars, and scorpids. Looks like we're kind of like the only one out here. The hardcore servers have, you know, they've really died down. People are still doing it. People are still, you know, trying to get to 60, but a lot of people have their max level. Now they're, you know, getting the raid gear, they're running Naxxramas, all that stuff. Or people have just kind of given up. We got a hunter to level 60 on hardcore, but we've been doing the Iron Man challenge. If you have never been to the channel before and you clicked on the video because of the, you know, the ultra hardcore title or whatever, if you're somebody interested in making the game more difficult, I have probably 15 or 16 Iron Man challenges on the channel, and I go over the rules and all of that. It's a lot of fun. I think personally it's a lot of fun. There are people who don't understand why people do things differently or play a game differently, and that's something I don't understand. It's just, you know, it's just a preference. I like to make... if something's too easy, I like to play it a little different, come up with a different idea, a different rule set, and, you know, trying to challenge yourself. That's what it's all about. For me, that's what makes it fun. So if you're interested, you can look up the Iron Man challenge. And there are slightly different rule sets, but pretty much in a nutshell, you can't have any gear above white quality, only gray or white gear. You can't pick any talent points. You can't die, obviously. You can't have any buffs from other players. No food buffs. You can't use potions, like no health pots, no scrolls. You can't use professions, although first aid is allowed. They started allowing that, I think, in the Burning Crusade. And if I am playing a hunter on an Iron Man challenge, I allow fishing and cooking because why not? It doesn't make any sense not to. So I allow it so that I can fish and cook and have food for my pet, which is just part of the role play of the character, in my opinion. But, you know, you don't have to allow professions at all. So check out our health here. So the screen gets black like that. And I think this will eventually get to where we can't see shit. So I've seen clips of people doing this. Their health gets really low and they're panicking, trying to run off. You can't even see where you're going, which makes it even more difficult. But I like that quite a bit. So we can kind of use this as a gauge. How low we are. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get here. I am used to being I get handicapped or crippled, or however you want to word it, a strict rule set. So something like this is it's right up my alley. Battle shout up. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if I like that down there. I can probably move that, and we're probably going to move that. I don't know why it wouldn't be up here. Oh, it might be there simply because as your health gets lower... Well, no, this is just off down here. All right, I do not like that at all. Do I have a way to move this? Doesn't appear so. We'll just have it right there for right now, I guess. You think they would put this stuff here, because if your vision's going to be clouded, well, I mean, I guess that's the point. You wouldn't be able to see that shit. It's just an odd location for it. I do have an add-on where I can move these bars. I can position them elsewhere. I might put them here. Or just, you know, where I'm used to seeing them. And I would imagine if you're using the experimental setting, which I'm assuming is the hardest setting, I'm wondering if you even have access to, like, the quest log. I'm not sure. We can try it out. We can try out some different settings. Getting ready to level up here. Some ragged boots. All this stuff should pretty much be upgrades for us. Let's hit level 3. I kind of wish this was, you could toggle this on and off here. Oh, you can actually move this. All right. Let's see if we can handle Sarkoff here. Yeah, I like not being able to see his health. You can't really see what's going on. Very cool. Yeah, this is weird, having these over here. I wonder why they elected to do that. We need to kill this mob. Yeah, I don't see a way. Control click, Alt. No, there's apparently no way to move that. So that's something I might change, like, off camera. I've got an add-on that I can turn on temporarily. I can move this and then maybe turn the add-on off, but I might put it, like, right out here or something like that. Unless you're not supposed to see it, but... Also, it could be bartender screwing up what is supposed to be happening with this. I could turn off bartender as well. All right, let's turn this in. Give me one more scorpid tail here. Yeah, I just thought I'd give it a shot. We've got quite a few things going on the channel, but like I said, I love seeing people playing the game a little bit differently. And I think it's awesome that this guy has gone out of his way to do something for the hardcore community, man. I think the guy deserves some praise, and I don't know, it just makes me happy that people are doing something extra for the game, you know? Where does this get turned in here? Let's make a quick sell.
Mogra.
Mogra. All right. These are quest items. Just stick those over here.
For the Horde.
For the Horde.
Blood and thunder.
Thunder and blood, brother.
Strength. For the Horde.
For the Horde. Guess we're not wearing a belt.
Dabu.
Now we are. All right, let's go hit level 4. We'll check in with this dude. We'll beat some peons. Best quest in the game.
Thrall Hall.
Beating a
May your
peon.
blades never dull.
Work, work. We'll slice stuff in the area while we're waiting for this guy to take a nap. And then we'll beat the shit out of him. He earned it. You're laying down on the job. Show him what's up. You going to sleep, bud? You getting tired? Dude, take a nap. I'll keep an eye out for you. Seriously. Take a load off. He's not going to do it. He's like, I'm not going to do it with you watching me. What, you think I'm stupid? All right. There's a couple other freaks up here. Look at this freak. I'm going to put an end to that. That should be an upgrade. Yeah, it's not.
What do you want?
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Okay.
There you are. I don't imagine we'll have much trouble until we get... Hunter can be a little bit rough, depending on you're playing it, between level 7 and 10. Because you just have the fucking axe, right? We will get Aspect of the Monkey, which will increase our chance to dodge. It'll help out a little bit. What am I talking about? This is a hunter. This is a warrior. Never mind. I'm not a fucking hunter. Never mind. For warriors, we can wear mail up until level... Wait. Can we wear plate right now? Or is it level 40? It might be level 40. Maybe we wear mail. I know hunters wear leather up until level 40, and then they can wear plate. I mean, mail. Maybe it's paladin I'm thinking of. Where they can wear mail level 40, they wear plate. I can't remember. Yeah, I need to beat the shit out of you with this. There you are. What about you, brother? You getting sleepy? Take yourself a nap. Get you some shut-eye. I don't know. Maybe we can wear plate right now. I don't know. Not real sure. Come on, brother. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
What? I can do that.
You damn right you can do it. All right. Just have fun out there. See if we can catch this guy napping. I like the enemy slain statistic there.
That kind of orc. Okay.
Yeah, I think you've got the wrong idea, dude. You mean not that kind of orc? Let's see if he'll go to sleep. He's not going to do it. He's not going to give me the satisfaction. There he goes.
Me busy.
Yeah, I
Leave
can
me
tell.
alone.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
Macraw. Go
Macraw.
forth to victory.
All right, let's go kill some vile familiars. Oh. I missed one of these cactus apples. This actually gives you a food buff. I mean, it's like 2 stam, 20 health, 2 spirit, but, you know, whatever. I'm used to not being able to have food buffs
What do you need?
and shit like that.
For the Horde.
But we can have that. Let's do a little sail.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor. Both of those things.
Farewell.
Fairly well. I gotta remember what add-on moves these bars over here. The poison that shows your poison or your debuff and your buffs. Or, I don't know, maybe we don't. Maybe we just keep it like it is. You kind of think they would actually turn those off. Yeah. I'm going to mess around with it a little bit, like off camera. I'd imagine they're not supposed to be on. Probably what's happening is because I turned bartender on, maybe it's affecting. That's affecting it. Take a little fireball here. Guess we get ourselves a little food buff going. Why not? We'll have some cactus apple surprise. There we are. Surprise! Get some rage built up. As an orc, we have +5 with axes. Slightly better chance to hit. Pretty sure that's a thing. Yeah, axe specialization. 1 and 2-handed axes by 5. Don't have my racial on the bar, which is Blood Fury. Increases base attack melee power by 25% for 15 seconds, but reduces healing effects on me by 50% for a length of time. I think 25 seconds. So if I had Blood Fury up and tried to bandage, I would heal for 50% less. But if we're trying to get something down, we'll pop that. Is it 2-minute CD? It is. I think pretty much all of the racials are a 2-minute cooldown. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Somebody's in here. Maybe getting that lucky pick. What we got? Got a warrior? It is a warrior. All right. Yeah, so I'm also... This add-on might be... If you look here... So I have Ultra Hardcore and then Ultra Hardcore Leaderboard, which... I don't know. I'm not sure how that... Not sure how that works. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to see something, like the highest level player so far. I do believe there's a Discord where you could probably track that stuff as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Wait, we're doing this, right? Yeah. We're doing that. Okay. See if I can figure out how to pull it up. We can see how far somebody's gotten with it. Like I said, when I watched a couple days ago, it was, I think somebody said somebody was at level 20. Or had gotten to level 20. That's not what I mean there. Here comes a patrol. I think we're going to pull him. All right, we need 2 more of these freakos. Yeah, if you guys are doing this or have done it, or this is not supposed to be over here, or you're not supposed to see that, yeah, just let me know. That tells me that I'll need to turn bartender off, most likely. I can't remember if the video I watched, if you could see this or not. I feel like you're probably not supposed to. And you have to just kind of manage when to put your battle shout up. Kind of have to keep track of it, I would assume. All right. Let's go turn this in. Apparently I didn't loot that. But I figured Warrior would probably be the best way to test, or to try this add-on. And, you know, it's up close and personal. Well, I'll tell you what. I know I can test this really quick. Let's turn everything off. I'm going to turn all of the add-ons off. I'm going to turn bartender off. Let's try this. Let's see if that goes away. Okay, it does not go away. Let's turn all of the add-ons off. Wish this would stick. We'll turn Baginator off, Blizz Move. High Chat wouldn't mess with that. And we'll just have Ultra Hardcore. It's still there. So this is just where they have elected to put it. So that tells me this isn't really messing with anything. I think we need Syndicator as part of that. We'll just reload here. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit cleaner, right? The interface there. It's really weird, though, that this is where they positioned that. I'll see if it can be moved. I know I can move it. I can force a move on it. All right, we'll have to go back into the cave to get... it's the follow-up. We got to kill... what's his name? Thrazol or something like that. I don't know.
Thrall Hall.
Some
Be
such
safe.
thing.
For the Horde.
All right, that's level 5.
Strength and honor.
I'll take the upgraded hatchet
May
here.
your blades never dull.
Oh, Burning Blade Medallion. Strength and honor. Did I get my level 4 stuff?
Loktar.
Kind of wish this stuff would stick. It will if I... As long as I don't log out. Okay, we want both of these. I mean, Rend is pretty much garbage. But we definitely want Charge here. And we'll start off with... like that. I guess I'll put that up there. Let's make a quick sale.
What can I help you with?
All of this crap in my bag. It's yours. Apparently I'm not even wearing a chest piece. There we are.
May your blades never dull.
May yours never dull. Yeah, I've got some like OCD-ish tendencies, I think. This is just absolutely driving me nuts that this thing is just like right there. And just this weird fucking place. I think you can leave feedback on the in the Discord for this add-on. See if somebody's left that. You'd think it would be like right in here, right? Right under this rage bar, just in this area, I guess. Because again, if you're getting low health and the screen is blacking out, you wouldn't be able to see that anyway. So it kind of makes more sense to just have it actually turned off. Oh, I love Charge. I don't think I'm going to be using Rend. It's like I said, it's kind of garbage. Just, I mean, it's 15 damage over 9 seconds. I don't know. I guess every little bit of extra damage helps. I'm actually putting it up. Why not? I guess, right? We're going to move this, though. I don't need auto attack there anymore. We charge in, we're auto attacking. So you can't see your, you know, if you do have a bleed on the target, you're not actually able to see it. So it is weird you could see this stuff on yourself, but not like a bleed. You can tell if the target's bleeding if you have the damage turned on. You can see that -3 ticking up there. That's what that is. kind of nice not having the map and questy and all of that. Oh, somebody's just ahead of me here. Now, if you group up with somebody, there is something pops up on the screen to let the other person or the other people know that you're using this add-on. And I think it says something like there's a high chance of me dying or something like that. So maybe we'll be able to check that out. We can run dungeons and, you know, whatever we want, providing I live long enough. But I remember seeing that in the video I watched. All right, there's the medallion, so we can actually just hearth out of here. And we're done with Valley of Trials.
Greetings. Go forth to victory.
We'll take the chain here.
Go with honor. Go forth to victory.
Got a health pot. If we need a health pot, I guess. So it's kind of hard to get a sense of this add-on until we, until we get a little bit higher level. Valley of Trials isn't a good test of it, although we did see the screen, fade out a little bit, but we get up into Duratar up here. We should see the health get a little bit lower, and then especially like the Barrens. We've not really gotten low at all, though, right? 3/4 health. Not too bad. Just thought it would be fun to try. I'm not sure how long. Well, I mean, I guess we'll just do this until we die. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how close we get. On my other hardcore challenges, like the Iron Man or whatever I'm doing, we've gotten really low, less than 10 health. So imagine if you got 10 health with this add-on, you probably wouldn't be able to see anything, I'm assuming.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
And I think when you get dazed, along with, the daze effect from the game where you can barely move, you have no speed, there's some other kind of visual effect that happens to you. I think the whole screen is blurry or something. It seems kind of cool. But anyway, thank you, Stubby, for letting me know if you happen to see this, man. Thanks. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for taking care of the guild while I was gone as well. Appreciate that.
What you want?
Can we handle this? Those need to switch. You can tell already. Yeah, I think it's interesting about the other setting where you don't even have this. You have none of this. Once you leave a place of rested XP, I think this entire bar goes away. You have to set up your keybinds and then remember what they are to use them. That's just a super, super clean interface. That's really
How you doing, man?
getting immersed.
Later. Relax. Be seeing ya. See ya later.
Whoops.
Okie dokie. Hello, man.
Okay.
Be seeing ya.
Just relax with your troll noises.
What's on your mind?
Who you be?
Who I be. I be freak. That's who I be. I'd start slaying stuff. Terrible drop rate on pretty much everything in classic Warcraft. Oh, look at that. Look at that health getting low there. Really cool effect. That troll mage over there. Doing troll mage stuff. I am putting up rend. I may as well. There's no reason why I shouldn't. Little crawler mucus there. You're at an advantage against a mob that runs away with this, with the screen dimming like that. Mob that stays in combat with you, your health just gets even lower, right? If you're not paying attention, you could complete the quest and not even know it. Another mage there. Rummy. It's one of my favorite card games. My girlfriend and I play Rummy. Sometimes on we have like a date night, like once a week. Fuck off. This is my beach. Piss off. Well, she found one. I went right past it. These things kind of suck. But they run away as well. But this thing, this could be quite a bit higher than me. I think these can be like level 6 and 7. Well, if we die, we get a good sense of what happens. Well, there's level 6. Which means we get full health. If you're a mana user, you get full health and full mana. Just keep on rolling. So I got to be careful here because you've got no breath bar. But as you know, in Classic, you can't stay underwater very long at all. %. So, man, if you got 30%, 20%, you wouldn't be able to see shit. Oh, boy. Hello there. So this guy got the jump on me. which I'm not happy about. We're going to go ahead and use Blood Fury here. Do a little extra damage. I'm at a disadvantage if I don't get the charge off. We will be picking up first aid if I live long enough to get it. You can train that stuff up at level 5. Your professions. He got like stuck there or something. This quest can take a while to do, especially if there are other people out here on the beach trying to get it done. Yeah, just kind of like a little one-off, little Let's Play here. Is probably going to be short-lived. I just wanted to get an idea. But imagine combining this with, like, the Iron Man challenge, right? It's a lot more difficult. Probably going to end up doing that, honestly. But I've got to get a character to level 60 in the Iron Man challenge before I make it even harder. This is cool. It really is. Like the cosmetic, not the cosmetic, but like the visual stuff that happens. I still think the Iron Man is way tougher. And the reason I'm saying that is because you can't pick talent points. You can't have any gear with stats on it. You can't use health pots, right? So it's a lot tougher. With this, I can pop a health pot. If the screen gets too black, I just pop a health pot, right? I've got, you know, green, blue weapons I can use. We can get all buffed up. You can have world buffs. You can't have any of that with the Iron Man challenge. But I like this idea of this extra added effect. It's kind of cool. Really cool, actually. All right, let's see if we can find some more of these freaks, which I can't see their level. Let's get up here so I don't drown. Yeah, I have no idea. I actually think I missed the rend on this. I can't tell if he's bleeding or not. We got to heal up here before I charge into this one. 54%. I do have warrior abilities available to me. I use an add-on generally called What's Training or What Can I Train? And I would be able to see what is available. But we're not using that, so I don't know. I've not played warrior enough to really know what you get at level 6. Maybe Heroic Strike 2 or some? I don't know. Probably not this early. Here's one eyeball. Not ready for over here yet. This is real dangerous shit. The tigers and the raptors over there. Not quite ready. And all of the like Zalazane and the trolls you have to slay over there. We're going to wait. We're actually going to run up to Razor Hill and do some questing around there. And we'll probably come back here if we're still alive at like level... Might even wait till we have our pet, honestly, at level 10. And those will be green mobs by then. There's like nothing out here. Couple of crabs. Here's one. think this puts me into combat where I can't charge if I use that. I might be wrong. I should probably just get in the habit of using Blood Fury when it's off CD. Why not? I think that's 2 eyes. Oh, we just need 1 more. All right, this usually takes a lot longer. Now that I've said that, I'll probably have to kill 10 of these to get the last eye. So I charged in there. I still could have been a little bit low health. It's impossible to know, really. Let's eat up here. Yeah, if I was going to make a suggestion to the guy, I would suggest putting this somewhere else. I think I can also, yeah, we can actually move this rage bar. So you can move this up and then put these icons here. Would make a little bit more sense, I guess. But yeah, you can just move this. You can move this rage bar wherever you want, which is nice. I like that you've got some freedom to do, you know, to do whatever you want there. Got the bleed on him this time. Right, we got the eye. So we've been about half health is the lowest that we've gotten. And I'm assuming you're allowed to use the quest log since, I mean, it pops up. But I bet if you're using that harder mode, maybe you don't even have that. I don't know. Would that work? I don't know. You would really you'd have no way of knowing where you are in a quest chain, like how many more you need. I mean, you could open your bag, I guess, would be the way to do it. Oh, my bags are full, I guess is what's going on there. All right, let's make a sale here. You've got a couple of repair people in here, but there's no, this is not an inn or a place you can rest, which has always been weird to me.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Not too bad, brother. That's an upgrade. Believe it or not. All right. This guy's got a bigger axe here. I think we'll just wait, though. Oh, I've just got a main hand. Do I want to spend 4 silver on that? That's a lot more damage. I'm going to buy the two-handed axe. It is just a lot more damage. We'll be able to do...
Stay away from the voodoo. We'll be seeing ya.
Well, more damage. That's what we'll be able to do. All right, dude.
You come get the voodoo.
This is such a good quest reward.
Be seeing ya.
I don't know if people realize how good the sticky glue can be if you get into a spot. But it's real good, in my opinion. All right. All right, I think what we're going to do, we're going to make our way up to Razor Hill. Well, that's where we're set the Hearthstone. We're an hour in here. Let's call this a first episode. We've slain 85 enemies. We're level 6, and we've gotten to 54% health. There's a warrior trainer up in Razor Hill. Okay, so we'll go say hello to that freak. Oh, it doesn't put me into combat. So I can charge with that. There is some ability, I think, that it puts me to combat, so I can't charge. But I can't remember what it is. But it's a thing. It's some ability, I think, that generates rage at the expense of health. Something like that. I can't remember what it is. You guys probably know. We can grab ourselves a bag when we do the linen scrap quest over here, where the keep is. Hello, how's it going?
Hello.
Yeah. The female orc, they have like the straightest posture when they run. Their back's like perfectly straight. So there's a bit of a giveaway with, you can see the color of the mob, which gives you an idea of the level range. But there's no way that you can, wait a minute. No, never mind. That's because that's a neutral mob. Yeah, if it's hostile, it's red, period. Never mind. But there's no way. That's built into the game. I don't think there's any way to turn this off, because I've actually looked for add-ons to turn off. That's how clean I want my interface. I didn't even want to be able to see like what it says above his head there and the highlight, but there's no way to turn that off as far as I know. This add-on maybe can do it. I think that's just part of the... I mean, it's obviously part of the code. Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's it going? What are you up to? Warlock stuff? Why don't you straighten up that back? Yeah, it's a good chance I get hooked on this add-on. I like how clean... I like not having the map. I like not seeing my player frame or the enemy frame here.
Makra.
And we can move this too if we wanted to. I can move this down here. Get it a little bit cleaner. You just put it right there. You guys down for that?
Strength.
We're down for it, E. Okay.
Thrall Hall.
What up, Grosk?
Strength. Be safe.
We'll take the bread.
May your blades never dull.
We have no need for
Speak,
drinks.
friend.
Make this in our home.
Strength.
Strength and honor. Honor and strength. All right, let's go check in with the trainer. And then we'll wrap it on up, man. We'll see how long, see how far we can go. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to end up combining this with the Iron Man challenge.
Blood and thunder.
Exactly. It's nice to meet you too. Thunderclap. We'll just grab both of these.
Strength.
Parry. That's good for us. So every character, I believe, has this dodge. This chance to dodge. Some races might have a higher chance, but so with this, we also have parry. It's not the same thing, but essentially it's the same thing. It's a passive. Thunderclap we'll put right there. And that's it. Let's go chill out in the inn. Again, thank you, Stubby, for letting me know about this add-on. I really appreciate it. And Bonnie's dad, the YouTube guy. Thank you. I mean, probably never going to see this video, but thank you so much for doing this. I really personally appreciate it. People who do things for the community, whether it's creating add-ons to be, helpful or making stuff more challenging, I really, really appreciate. So thank you so much. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm not sure about the release schedule for this. I'm just kind of getting a feel for it and testing it out, essentially. But that'll do it for this one. Take care. The Freak and I will catch you in the next episode.
May your blade be true.
Peace.